Welcome to Billionaire Mindset Audiobooks. You are about to step into the Billionaire Mindset, how the world's richest people think, act, and build extraordinary wealth. Here's the truth. Billionaires are not just people with money. They are people with a mindset. They think differently, they make decisions differently, they see opportunities where others see problems. And here is the great secret. The Billionaire Mindset is not reserved for the ultra-rich. It is a way of thinking that anyone can learn and apply. In this audiobook, you will discover the foundations, habits, and wealth principles that define the billionaire mindset. By the end, you will understand how to apply these principles to your own life, to think bigger, act bolder, and create lasting success. Let's begin. The foundations of the billionaire mindset. Thinking bigger than everyone else. Average people set small goals. Billionaires think at a massive scale. Jeff Bezos didn't just want to sell books online. His vision was the everything store. Today, Amazon dominates global commerce. Elon Musk didn't stop at building cars. His vision is to colonize Mars. Billionaires don't ask, what's realistic? They ask, what's possible? Think about your own goals. Are they small enough to be comfortable or big enough to be exciting? Write one goal that feels impossible today. Now double it. Ask yourself, what if I had to achieve this? Long-term vision. The wealthy think in decades, not days. Warren Buffett built his fortune not by quick trades, but by buying great companies and holding them for decades. His wealth accelerated as compounding did its magic. Most people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 10. Billionaires think in timelines so long that most people can't even imagine them. Write where you want to be in 10 years. Don't worry about how. Just define the vision. Calculated risk-taking. Billionaires are not reckless gamblers. They are calculated risk-takers. Richard Branson has launched hundreds of companies. Many failed, but he structured risks so that failure wouldn't destroy him. His wins outnumbered his losses. The difference between the poor, the middle class, and the rich is simple. The poor fear risk. The middle class avoid risk. The rich manage risk. Think of one area in your life where fear of failure holds you back. Write one small risk you can take this week. Extreme ownership. Billionaires do not blame, they take ownership. Elon Musk accepted responsibility when Tesla cars failed. Instead of excuses, he doubled down on solutions. When you blame others, you give away power. When you take ownership, you gain control. Think of one problem in your life you've been blaming on circumstances or others. What would change if you took 100% ownership today? Habits of billionaires. Relentless learning. Billionaires are obsessive learners. Warren Buffett reads 500 pages a day. Elon Musk taught himself rocket science by devouring textbooks. Bill Gates has Think Weeks, where he isolates himself to read and reflect. While the 99% are entertained, the 1% are educated. Commit to 30 minutes of daily learning. Over years, this compounds into billionaire-level knowledge. Time discipline. Money can be regained, time cannot. Billionaires guard their time like treasure. They say no to distractions, unnecessary meetings, and toxic people. Steve Jobs famously wore the same outfit every day, not because of fashion, but to avoid wasting time on small decisions. List 3 things wasting your time daily. Eliminate 1 starting today. Decision-making speed. The wealthy decide quickly and adapt as they go. Napoleon Hill observed, "Successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly." Henry Ford decided on mass production when others hesitated. That one bold decision built the modern car industry. Identify one decision you've been postponing. Make it within 24 hours. Focus and elimination. Billionaires don't do everything. They focus on 1 or 2 big bets. Bill Gates and Paul Allen focused relentlessly on Microsoft in the early years. Mark Zuckerberg focused only on Facebook, ignoring side projects. Focus creates billion-dollar results. Distraction kills dreams. Write your top 3 priorities. Eliminate everything else for the next 30 days. Wealth principles of billionaires. Money as a tool. For billionaires, money is not an end, it is a tool. They don't just save, they multiply. They use money to build systems, hire teams, and buy freedom. Andrew Carnegie built steel mills not for money itself, but to build infrastructure that changed America. How do you see money? As something to spend or as a tool to create? Value creation first. Billionaires know the secret. Money follows value. Oprah Winfrey created massive value through her talk show, serving millions. Her wealth followed naturally. The average person chases money. The billionaire chases service. Write down 3 ways you can create more value for others right now. Building systems and teams. Billionaires don't do everything themselves. They build systems that work without them. Ray Kroc scaled McDonald's not by making burgers himself, but by building a system that anyone could replicate. Ask, what in my life or business can be automated, delegated, or systematized? Turning setbacks into opportunities. Every billionaire has failed, often more than once. The difference is, they turn setbacks into stepping stones. Elon Musk nearly went bankrupt in 2008. Today, Tesla and SpaceX are global giants. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of success. Think of one failure you've had. What lesson can you extract to fuel your future? Becoming a billionaire in mindset. Abundance versus scarcity. The average person thinks, if they win, I lose. Billionaires think, if they win, I can win too. Abundance is expansive, scarcity is limiting. Write one area where you've been thinking with scarcity, replace it with an abundance perspective. Impact over income. The greatest billionaires focus on impact. Money follows naturally. Bill Gates shifted from building Microsoft to fighting disease through the Gates Foundation. Impact became his legacy. What impact do you want to leave on the world? Your billionaire code. The billionaire mindset is not about money in the bank. It's about how you think daily. Here is your billionaire code. 1. Think bigger. 2. Plan long-term. 3. Take calculated risks. 4. Own everything. 5. Learn relentlessly. 6. Guard your time. 7. Decide quickly. 8. Focus deeply. 9. Treat money as a tool. 10. Create massive value. 11. Build systems. 12. Learn from failure. 13. Live in abundance. 14. Prioritize impact. Write your own personal billionaire code. Post it where you see it daily. You have now completed the Billionaire Mindset. You have learned how the world's richest people think, decide, and act. You have seen the habits, principles, and codes that separate billionaires from the crowd. The Billionaire Mindset is not about luck. It is not about inheritance. It is about mindset. Adopt it, live it, and wealth will follow. Thank you for listening to Billionaire Mindset Audiobooks. Subscribe for more success masterclasses and motivational audiobooks. Remember this truth. Wealth begins in the mind before it appears in the bank.